The Zaryte Crossbow or the Zaryte Crossbow, whichever comes, Zaryte Crossbow. That's right, a brand new series. In the last video, we got up to 1200 KC at the Nyx, and in this video, we continue on. So will the Zaryte Crossbow come first, or will the Zaryte Crossbow come first? I guess there's only one way to find out. Alrighty friends, here we go, picking up right where we left off at the end of the last video, 1200 KC on the dot, a perfect launching off point for a brand new video. If at any point we get the Nihil horn, also known as the Zaryte Crossbow, we will be done and we can finally move on with our lives. So in case you're new here, all that we are missing is the pet and the Nihil horn. We already have full Torva on a UIM, which in and of itself is a completely satisfactory achievement, and if we never get the horn, you know what, that'll be okay with me. However, I do really want this. It'll make Grandmaster Combat achievements so much more manageable. So with that, I suppose we can go ahead and jump right in. Wow, look at that, 2 hours of Nyx in 2 seconds. At this rate, the video will be over in less than a minute. Bro, there's so many things that could be going right now that are not going right. Please, no, he's on me. You guys have to kill him. You have to kill him now. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him! Ah! Go, 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 go! Oh my god, dude. That was so close. I should not have risked that. God damn it. Bro, dying on a UIM sucks. Okay, we need to not do that. Alright, well, I just went ahead and edited the Varlamore video, and that was a pretty fun one to do. Managed to mine about 4,000 amethyst arrows worth of amethyst while doing that, so that's great. We'll go ahead and equip them, putting us up to 104k amethyst arrows. You'll love to see it. The white stack is looking as good as ever. We also got a couple clue scrolls done, so let's go ahead and open these up. Ooh, the Black Skirt G, 2006 me would be proud. And Heart Clue, Zaryte Kite Shield, 2006 me would also be proud, but 2024 me is only proud of the collection log slot, so yeah. We'll go ahead and throw the skirt into the POH, most likely never to be seen again. And yeah, I guess with that, we will get back on into the Nyx. Oh hey look, 3 hours of Nyx in 3 seconds. Oh! Dude, my heart just dropped, bro. 1228 KC, Torva, plate body, damaged. I saw the pink text, and for like 5 seconds, I couldn't see what it was for some reason. I was just so like blasted away with like sensations. And then it finally settled down and I read the text, Torva plate body damaged. That is a really nice thing to get. That is great. It's not the horn. That would have been so nice to get the horn, but it is a Torva plate body. Oh yeah, okay, well that definitely feels good. Give me a little shock there. We're now up to 3,800 Nihil shards. So that is an expected 9.5 drops, and instead we have 13. So we are still pretty lucky. And not only that, we've gotten so many Torva plate bodies along this grind. That's probably like the 15th Torva plate body, which is going to be like 130 mil split for each team member. All right, so Mr. Orexic is in the chat right now with me. So I trust him to not scam us all. Yeah, if he does this, then yeah, I will be able to still bring 8 brews, which is great. I'm sure he'll pick it up just fine. At any point, someone could theoretically log in and snipe this thing. It's gonna show up any second now when this thing turns yellow. And he got it. Shout out to Orexic. And yeah, we are gonna jump right back on in there, because that is what you do at Nyx. You don't waste any time at all. We'll have time to split when we're dead. Alrighty friends, can we get the first ever back-to-back on the series? Oh, we did it! Oh, back to back. I didn't think we'd ever get it. Holy shit, dude. 1229 KC. Torva plate body into Zaryte Van Braces for Mr. Orexic. I mean, it's not that rare. It's like, I think it's a 1 in 43 per unique, which means the chance for a back-to-back is just 43 squared. That's like, what, 1 in 1600? 1 in 1850. Okay, that is a bit rarer than I thought. We're not even close to that. I didn't think we'd ever be getting that. That is awesome. And now we can all rejoice, because you'll never have to hear me again on this sub-series saying, oh look, hey, is it the first ever back-to-back on the series? Oh hey, look, is it the first ever back 3 back on the series? Damn it. Alrighty friends, well, we did manage to get the first ever back-to-back on the series, and there's not a whole lot of firsts that we experience these days. However, this is going to be a massive first on the account. I've only ever done this on 2 other bosses on this account, but here it is, the good old 1234 KC. The first quadruple digit sequential numerically ascending KC. Alrighty friends, our first ever double split coming in here. Bro, 176 million GP. God damn, you truly do love to see it. Bringing us up to a grand total of roughly 2.4 billion GP so far on this grind. Oh, that scared me. I saw the elite clue drop, thought that was the horn, because I saw the Nihil in the chat as well. Also, we're going to do something a little fun from now on. I'm actually going to be picking up this elite clue, because recently elite clues got a buff. Well, all clue scrolls, that is. They will stay on the ground for an hour after you drop them. So, what we can do is we can pick it up, we'll check if it's a wildy step. It is not, so we're good to go. And then we can drop it in the lobby in here, and it'll stay on the ground for an hour. That way, when we're done with this trip, we can actually just go do it, instead of just not doing any of the elite clues on the grind. So that is pretty neato. This is like a massive change for anyone who ever juggled clues before, most notably like Snowflake Iron Man. It's kind of crazy they decided to do it now after all these years, but I don't know, here we are. It's a thing, so I am going to be taking advantage of it. Alright, I think from now on I'm going to be dropping the elite clue outside of the boss room so I don't have to get the 25 KC to get back in here at the end. Because now I either run a KC with only 7 brews or I just go and do the elite clue. And I think I'm just going to go do the elite clue because these guys aren't the best, so that could end up not being satisfactory for a 7 brew run. But yeah, this is great. This means we can start doing all the elite clues we get on this grind, so you love to see it, man. Alrighty friends, there is the elite casket. What do we get? Nice. Alright, so regular viewers of the channel will know that I will periodically sprinkle in these LMS wins, because for whatever reason, I just love it here. It's such a stimulating, fun game, and also staring at the white-ass next screen for like 10 hours a day kind of brings me like psychological harm, so this place is kind of in like an oasis. And there's the win. Another next KC. Oh, Mr. Miyagi coming in with the Zaryte Van Braces. Shout out to Miyagi. Fucking Miyagi, dude. There's no better deserving person for unique than Miyagi, am I right, boys? But goddamn, dude, that is the 3rd unique of the day. Wow, that is like really satisfying to see. One day, man, one day it'll be the right item and the right guy, and then we can finally be done here. And of course, before bed, we aren't gonna forget our splits. I actually did forget, but luckily they reminded me. So here we go, 42 mil split for the VAMs. They have gone down a little bit since we started the grind, but that is totally fine. I will take it, putting us up to 2.39 bill. I have to do the math every time I say it, but 2.2239, there you go. And with that, I'm gonna go to bed, guys. I love you very much. I will see you in the morning. Goodbye. And then Loki logged out for about 3 weeks. He forgot that he was going to Japan the next day. And so the next day he went to Japan, and I figure I may as well just show you a couple of the Japan highlights. Feel free to skip a few minutes forward if you don't care about that. Day 1 of Japan was Tokyo, and I gotta tell you, looking back on the trip, our first day of just adventuring around through all the different convenience stores, exploring various gardens and such, we didn't really have any direction, and we weren't really doing anything that special, but to this day, remains one of the most magical days I've ever had. It's kind of like the first time you ever played RuneScape. You can never really recreate that nostalgic feeling of having no idea what's going on, where every new site is a brand new novelty. And let me tell you, in Japan, there is a lot of novelty. We got to try about like 1 billion different kinds of food, and it was literally the most amazing thing ever. The food there is incredible, but not only was the food amazing, just the general atmosphere. It was a completely foreign experience. Every second was just vibrating, pulsating with just brand new things that are all trying to grab your attention. So yeah, as we kind of got to like the 2nd and 3rd day of Tokyo, we kind of really just understood how the train started working, and suddenly the novelty of the train was wearing off. Seeing Japanese symbols everywhere as a novelty also started to wear off. However, that obviously isn't going to take away from the trip. It just sort of concretely solidifies the first day as like that truly magical day. But anyway, eventually we made it out of Tokyo into Kyoto, which was probably one of my favorite cities in the entire country. We ended up renting bikes, and after having walked like 10 miles a day up until that point, dude, riding a bike felt amazing. It was so fast, so much more efficient, and the sights were just absolutely beautiful. We ended up going with 5 guys, including myself, and one of the other guys, Brendan, who I've known since I was 11, had done a lot more planning than any of us, so we all kind of just ended up following him around, it felt like at some points. And so in Kyoto, he showed us this really cool thing called the Philosopher's Path. It's essentially this just absolutely gorgeous pedestrian path that's got a ton of shopping, temples, and along the entire path there's like 1 million cherry blossoms. So that was just really special to see. Anyway, I'm realizing that I've only showed you like 1 to 2% of the trip, and it's already taken 2 minutes, so there's no way I can keep going on this. I will probably release a full-length video at some point. It's probably gonna have to be at least a month from now, but I've never done anything like that, so I guess if you guys are interested in something like that, feel free to let me know. And yeah, I suppose we will get back on into the RuneScape. Holy shit, guys. I haven't seen this screen in like a long ass time. I'm gonna go ahead and hit log in here. Yeah, 21 days. Damn, that is right. It is official. We are now back from the Japan trip. And let me tell you, holy shit, that was amazing. That was like the coolest thing I've ever seen. I am a changed man. I am forever a changed man. That was the coolest trip I've ever been on. And I could probably sit here talking about that for like hours and hours, but I will not do that. I'll probably end up releasing some sort of Japan video at some point. I don't know if I'll have to make a second channel for that or whatever, but I guess we'll see what happens with that. Yeah, I guess we have like 3 weeks of updates to read up on, so I guess let's go ahead and do that really quick. By the way, it is currently 5:22 a.m. because my clock is still on the Tokyo time, so I don't think I've ever logged in at 5:22 a.m. I probably have, but it doesn't happen too often, so I'm gonna try my best to not be super tired and jet lagged and just have a normal day of RuneScaping. Alright, well that took me like an hour to read through all this stuff. There's like, I don't know, 8 different posts to read through. I'm not going to be talking about this for very long because a lot of it was Varlamore and Colosseum related stuff, and I haven't made it to the Colosseum yet, so I guess probably we'll hold off on that stuff until we get there. If we get up to this week, we have Undead Pirates, Colosseum changes, and more, so more Colosseum changes. Undead Pirates, that's wilderness content, so I probably won't be doing that. However, there was an update blog from yesterday, and that is the Project Rebalance NPC defense changes. This thing is just pretty dense, and I don't know why we're doing this. I mean, I kind of know why we're doing this, but I don't really like it, if I'm honest. And it started overwhelming me, so I'm just gonna get rid of that for now. I guess for us, we're just gonna get back into Nex, which I'm actually really excited for. For whatever reason, I just find it really satisfying to hit big XP drops with the Fang on Nex, because of course the loot here scales proportionally with the amount of damage dealt, and I haven't played this game in like a month, and I'm just been thinking about the big XP drops, so I guess we'll go ahead and get our KC going here and then hop into the boss. Alrighty friends, the first kill back at the Nex in many weeks. What do we get? Nothing. Alright, and here is 15 kills at the Nex, about 3 hours of Nex in 3 seconds. Oh, Mr. Duck's father coming in with the Tazani's quiver. I haven't actually seen oh, he took it off. But yeah, this is the new Infernal Cape equivalent for the ranged skill, a direct upgrade over the current best in slot range cape, the Ava's Assembler, boasting an additional +2 ranged strength bonus, and once charged also gives an additional +20 ranged accuracy, which is actually pretty big. Additionally, the primary perk of this thing is that you can store 2 types of ammunition inside the quiver, making it an extremely useful item for Ultimate Iron Man, of course, acting as somewhat of a budget rune pouch for the ranged skill. So we are definitely going to be going for that soon enough, although I'm probably going to wait for all the methods to be sorted out before trying to do it myself, because trying to do that on a UIM just sounds like an absolute horrible time. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Postscript, it kind of goes without saying that considering we're grinding the ZCB right now, being able to store both bolts and arrows in one equipment slot is going to be invaluable. Okay, back to the video. Alrighty friends, well, we are at the good old 518 Ancient Essence here. I don't think I've ever had that much Ancient Essence. So we are breaking new grounds. That's probably going to be like 3 to 4 hours of Nex, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, there is a nice big milestone. 1300 KC at the Nex. You'll love to see it. Lucky number 13 for the double blood rune drop. Honestly, not bad. Another kill at the Nex. What do we get? Oh, that Torva full helm coming in for Mr. Sub's little bro. Sub's little bro, Torva full helm. You'll love to see it. That is going to be a nice juicy, like 100 mil split or something. You'll love to see it. Items exist. Items exist. Keep getting them. They will keep coming. We'll be done eventually. All right. Well, we got the split coming in here. A nice and juicy 86 mil. The easiest 86 mil I've ever gotten in my whole life. Putting this up to a total of 2.515 billion GP so far on this grind. And I guess with that, we will keep on going. So here we go. Next. Oh God. Why am I standing in that? That was bad. Okay. Oh my God. No. Oh my God. Bro, that is the first Nihil horn I've seen on the grind. Damn. Holy shit, 1,315 KC. The first Nihil horn. That is crazy. Wow, I didn't even see it in the chat there. It's so innocuous. I thought that was just like a Nihil shard drop or something. Jesus Christ. Well, I guess it's cool to know that the Nihil horn drop exists. It is a bit painful because this place kind of saps your supplies more than any other boss in the game, I'm pretty sure. And we're now kind of approaching twice the drop rate. I can't complain. I mean, I wasn't MVP or anything, so we probably had like a 30% chance to get that, if not less, right? Yeah, man. I mean, this is kind of the reason why I don't like to do team content. I just don't want to see that. I don't want to see someone else getting the drop that I'm after, because for whatever reason, it just makes me feel like we're going to have to do the entire drop rate all over again. Another 750k C1 on average, right? I know that's not right and it's not true, but that's how it feels. And even though it's not right, it still kind of feels right, which is weird. But yeah, I just don't want to see that, man. I don't want to see that, but we have to do this with teams, so we'll have to accept it. And I guess with that, man, let's carry on. Guys, check this out. There's a super cool thing about to happen here. If we go ahead and unnote these Saradomin brews, you will now see that our stack of Saradomin brews is now below 20,000. What? That's crazy. I can't even believe that. That is a lot of brews. Whoa, that guy has a lot of brews, and now he has even less brews. But even though it's still less, it's still a lot, because that's how lot it is. Alrighty, friends. Well, we're gonna go ahead and split that Nihil horn that we got. Well, that our team got, not us, because if we got it, then that would be a different story. But anyway, I didn't really mention this, but in addition to the elite clue that I've been juggling here for like 5 hours, I've also been juggling this hard clue that I got from these spiritual mages that I had to kill to get in here. It never really occurred to me that I could just be juggling this, and now that it has occurred to me, I'm gonna be doing this from now on. So we got 2 little clue scrolls here that we're gonna go do. Alrighty, and here is our split on the Nihil horn. I don't even want to take this. Holy fuck, 116 mil? I didn't realize how much this thing was. 116 mil. God damn, dude. Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually interacted with a Nihil horn before. So yeah, I didn't even realize how much they were, but that is great. That is great. Let's go ahead and do these 2 clue scrolls now, shall we? No, the lava maze elite clue step. Dang it, that's sad. Oh well. Got up to 5 clue steps. That's fine. We'll go ahead and drop this. We did do the hard clue though, so I guess we'll go ahead and open this. So what do we get? The Iron Man starter set. Wow, the next guy does not next. What a surprise. He beats the bot in LMS. 168 looting bags secured. Alright, another 500 Ancient Essence. This seems to be our standard operating procedure as of late. So I am going to go in there for 4 hours, and then I am going to go to bed. So 4 hours at next or Nihil horn, whichever comes first. Hey, it's Loki from the future. Guess which one came first? Yeah, I am very tired. That is a 10-hour stream completed. My brain is fried. But guess what? We're gonna come back again tomorrow for another one. And you know, the day after that, we're gonna do another 10 hours. And then another one after that. And on and on. I am choosing to do this though. Alrighty, friends. Good morning. It's a brand new day here. Another 500 Ancient Essence. You'll love to see it. And yeah, the reason I like to do this now is because the higher the Ancient Essence stack we get, we're kind of maximizing the optimal ratio between actually doing the next versus finding a team, because finding a team can actually take a long time, and if you're constantly having to ditch your team to go get more essence, then obviously you're going to spend more time searching for teams and not doing the next. But it's also kind of a double-edged sword, because the more ancient essence you get, the more you end up sacrificing if you end up dying. So it's kind of like this interesting trilemma balancing act where all 3 points of the trilemma shift in moved predicated upon your skill level, which also shifts and moves. So there's lots of shifting and moving and interesting pieces to play with here as we're spending months and months in this place, and these are the things that are keeping me sane. So I figured I would just share that with you, I guess. I don't know. Comment below if you wanted me to share that, or also if you didn't want that. That is very sad. Very, very sad. It's been a long time since I've died to Nex, and we lost about 300 Ancient Essence, which is kind of funny considering I just gave that speech on that. Yeah, let's take a look at why we actually died there. Yeah, okay, this can be actually kind of infuriating because I was the first one to notice that the Umbra phase was happening. I was the first one to get to Umbra, which means Umbra is on me, so I'm being punished for being fast. On top of that, I have the least tanky gear because I'm prioritizing prioritizing DPS because I want to do this boss as fast as possible. And next we'll choose our target based on whoever has the lowest defense. So because I'm fast and prioritizing DPS, which is about the most efficient thing you can do, I'm the one who gets targeted by the whole room. And so next jumps across the room right onto me. I only have a couple ticks to react. I don't get the prey range up in time, and she hits me for a max hit of 52 when I just so happen to have 52 HP. So yeah. Meanwhile, everyone else in there who either can't afford the highest DPS gear or simply don't want a tank, so they bring in worse DPS gear, they're the ones who don't have to get punished by next mechanics. It literally punishes you for being more efficient, which is like, maybe you know what, maybe that's kind of actually a really interesting thing. The boss is designed to like be uncomfortable, and maybe that's a cool thing, except in the moment this doesn't feel good. I'm really trying to see the bright side of this, but anyway, what's done is done. We died. We're gotta get back in there anyway, so here we go. Let's go. Well, I guess we were running low on super anti-poisons, so I may as well take this time where we have an open inventory to go and get some more of those. So yeah, I'll just go do that for a little bit. How about that? All right, there is another couple hundred super anti-poisons or so that should be good for, I guess, a couple days. Nothing like a nice little declaw LMS win finisher. All right, we're in the finals and we won. I guess the other guy logged out. All right, another win. All right, so after having died, I've decided that maybe 400 ancient essences are our sweet spot. 3 seconds in 3 hours. Oh my fucking god, dude. Oh my fucking god. Lang just received a Nexling. That is the second Nexling I have seen along this grind. We are at 1373 KC. So I've seen 2 and I've gotten 0. Big Sag. I guess it's fine. That would be a really cool thing to get. He was MVP, of course. Man, I need to be like putting in more units effort per unit time, I think. You guys know what I'm saying. I think we need to be focusing more on that because yeah, you do get the 10% bonus on uniques when you get the MVP. I'm pretty sure it stacks multiplicatively, so like if you did like 37% of the damage in the kill, that would put you up to like, you know, a 40% chance at the unique, which is pretty high. That's pretty good. But yeah, I mean, we're just not getting that many MVPs. We're probably getting like a bit less than a third. So man, I need to start carrying my own weight, dude, especially when the horns start rolling in. Oh, damn it, dude. The rune sword. 2 rune swords. That's a max roll rune sword drop. According to the loot tracker, that is our 6th rune sword drop because we got 2 of them 2 times, which is, yeah, it's rarer than the Zaryte fan braces, but and almost as rare as the rest of the uniques here. I guess that's fine. I don't know, man. It's cool to see rare drops at this point. Just any sort of rare drop is nice. So yeah, I guess we'll take it. I don't know. Alrighty, friends. Here it is. The big 1400 KC. Will the Nihil horn come first? No, we can never get it. That's alright though. This grind is a grind. We are grinding on the grind, so we will continue on. And I'm gonna be honest, ever since coming back from Japan, I have actually been enjoying this more than ever. I don't know why, but it is a real thing and I definitely feel it. I am gonna get this thing. We are gonna get this. I've never given up on one of these series before, so if you want to see me continue on this grind, then feel free to subscribe to be notified when the next video drops. And as always, guys, thank you for watching. Stay safe out there. Take care. Until next time, I love you. Bye. Massive shout out to the YouTube members at the silver tier. We've got Chester, Thornforge, Brendan, Toasty the Wizard, Benjamin H, Cookie Cake, Gangplank Main, Kenneth M, Nihilism Rip, Trogathor, Chicken Noodles, Clump, Alfredo, GPT, Cope, Fruboy, and Jacob P. The gold tier, we've got Iea, Misks, David Boone, Killer Queen, Belham, Dubbing Till Death, Gilly, Obtainable Beer, MF, Unworn Tripod, Soapski, Big Dick 69, It Slits, Romelu, Scorelot, and our newest member, D Stock. Cheers, guys. See you in the next one.